Most days, we don't actually choose what's going on. We kind of just fall into the day, reacting to what's urgent, scrolling in the little gaps, and doing whatever feels most pressing at the moment. And at the end of the day, we are tired, but we can't really say what we actually did. So I've noticed myself that a day can actually feel very full, busy from morning to night time, and still feel kind of empty. A lot got done, but not really the things that actually matter to me. And I think that that's worth sitting with for a moment, because busy and meaningful aren't really the same thing, even if they might feel the same in the moment. Part of what causes this, I think, is all the small decisions that we have to make every single day, again and again, without even realizing it. So, what to cook, what to clean, what to dress everybody in, what to do next with the children. Each of them is very small, but they do add up. And by the time something important comes up, we don't really have the energy to deal with that anymore. So, here's what helped me. Before the day starts, that can be as soon as I get up, but usually it's the evening before. I write down the two main chores that I want to get done that day. And I should also add that this does not include tasks that happen daily. So things like doing the laundry and just preparing meals. I do count towards it things like meat prep. So if I bought a lot of meat and I need to prep it because otherwise it's going to go off, that could be an urgent task for the day. Or things like cleaning the refrigerator out. So just things that don't usually happen daily. So it's not a whole list, it's just two things. And that's enough to keep the house running without it all becoming about the list. Secondly, it's knowing what we're gonna eat. And sometimes I'm in seasons where it's the easiest to just plan the next day. Sometimes I do the whole week. And it's not about every meal being fancy, it's just about knowing what food we're gonna serve our family at the certain meal times. It doesn't need to be exciting, it just has to be decided. And the third thing is that I'm just trying to take a few minutes, and that can be every week or every day, to just think about what is important to me and what actually matters right now. So, what am I working towards long term, and what is a small step that I can take the next available day to get a little bit closer to that goal. So all of this is about making fewer decisions, but clearer ones. But underneath all of that, I think the real shift has been to just leave some margin, and doing so on purpose and not filling every little gap of the day just because I can. Leaving space for connection, for rest, for things that I didn't plan for. So I usually have that in the afternoons. I try to get meals prepped in the mornings, get the chores done in the mornings. But also, if something pops up, it's fine. I know I still have the margin to get those tasks done later on. But also, I like to keep the afternoons free so I can just enjoy the time with my children, welcome my husband who comes home, and have a more relaxed day this way. Because a full day and a meaningful day, they are just not the same thing. And I'd rather have margin in my days than full calendar, feeling overwhelmed by it. So I don't think the question is how can I fit more into the days and how can I get more done, but it's more so what do I want my days to be about? And what's one small step towards that today? And also remembering that we're in it for the long run. So what's our long-term goal and how can we slowly get there? Because it's not the big decisions that will get us there, but the little ones. And too often do we decide them automatically rather than being intentional about those little things. And yeah, as always, I would love to hear from you as well. What's some things that you did to stop wasting your time and also being more intentional about what you do during your day? I'll see you next time. Bye.